Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cheap Seats Gaming. I am Scott, and today we're back at it with MLB Power Pros 2008 and your Jacksonville Pelicans. Today we start our home series, 13-game homestand with the Chicago White Sox. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game. Key in blue condition. Hopefully he doesn't get knocked around too bad. And also of note, we've moved Conti into the DH spot after he tore it up over a couple of games that he was filling in. Had some defensive issues, so it felt like DH is a good place to put him. Duff had really good average numbers, but didn't supply anything in the way of power, and Conti had 2 home runs in 3 games. So we'll make the switch for now. And that'll bring up next Swisher. And Swisher, oh, great play by Oviedo, and there's one away. Good diving stop by Oviedo to take a base hit away from Switcher, and that'll bring up Orlando Cabrera. And Key deals strike one. And just an accomplishment would be to hold these guys from hitting 1,000 home runs against us in this series. And a strikeout of Cabrera, who's 2 away. Because Chicago just seems to hit home runs at will. At least when I play him, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, when I started this franchise, I've played out of the AL West with expansion teams, or I'm sorry, the Central with expansion teams of 4. And Chicago, and Tomey goes down a 1-2-3 inning, good effort by Key. I actually contemplated moving Chicago out of this division so I didn't have to play him, but I left them there, and we'll see if that's a decision I regret. So here's Velarde. He'll lead it off against Javier Vasquez, and he takes low 1-0. Splitter misses inside. It's 2-0. And that one just misses 3-0 to the Pelican shortstop. And Vasquez finally finds the strike zone. It's 3-1. And Velarde will find center field. That's a base hit. Swisher will get the ball in, and Velarde leads the league in stolen bases, and Krasinski doesn't have the best arm, so we could see him on the move here as Vasquez will check him back. Oh, we caught. Maybe not. Come on, Velarde. All right, Velarde gets back. Almost got picked off again. And the pitch from Vasquez flipped the strike zone, and there's ball 2 outside. And there goes Velarde. This time he'll be able to try and steal, and he's in there as he take advantage of Krasinski's arm. And Tankersley's down on strikes. And that'll bring up Smitherman. Smitherman's been on a tear. Has his average up to .315. As he'll look for something to drive against Vasquez. And that ain't going to get it done as Velarde's hung up. And we'll see if he can get back twice. Velarde beats out 2 rundowns. Oh, the beast. And here's Nolan with 2 on and 1 out. What a wacky start to this game. And Nolan will take outside. It's 2-1 from Vasquez. 2-2. Full count to Nolan. And up the middle, a base hit. Swisher will field and fire, and Velarde will have to hold at third. So bases loaded now for Siebel with just 1 out. We'll see if, and Siebel into right field. Quinton's under it. He'll make the catch, but that'll allow the runners to tag. And Velarde will score the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Jacksonville on the sac fly from Siebel. And here is Conti with 2 on and 2 out. Conti into left field. Quinton gets over in time to make the catch, and that'll do it for Jacksonville. So 1 run and a couple of hits, and that'll bring up Chicago. Konerko dive Krasinski for the White Sox. Oh my goodness, and we just missed the Konerko. And up the middle, that's a base hit for Konerko. And that'll bring up Jermaine Dye. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at the Chicago lineup, and all these home runs were against us. I think Dye hit 3 against us, and that's all he still has. And Key misses outside, ball 1. And there it is. 4 home runs on the year from Dye, and all 4 of them are against us. Man, I hate playing this team. It's just going to be another freaking slaughter fest against Chicago. And all our pitchers can expect their ERAs to just get completely inflated. And strike 2 to Przinski. And Przinski goes down, the strikeout for Key. And here's Carlos Quinton. Even the light-hitting Quinton has 3 home runs. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Quinton. And a fly ball behind second base. Oviedo just gets there in time. There's 2 away. And Creedy will dump one foul. And it's 0-2 to Creedy. Key just misses with the curveball. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Key's getting a lot of strikeouts, but what are you going to do playing this lineup? Jermaine Dye smashes another home run for these White Sox against Pelican pitching. And it's 2-1 White Sox, and I can't wait for them to lose some free agents. And it's only 2 weeks into the first season. As Myers slashes one the other way, a leadoff base hit for Myers. And that'll bring up Oviedo. And we try and bump, but it goes foul. And paying really close attention to Myers at first base. And there goes Myers. He's not the fastest. And that'll be a caught stealing. Down low, 1-2. And just missing with the changeup, it's 2-2. Now Oviedo swings and misses, strike 3. And that'll bring up Barnwell, who's back in the lineup after being out for a couple games while he was in purple condition. And a strike from Vasquez, it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss from Barnwell, it's strike 2. And on the ground, Uribe will throw out Barnwell, and that'll do it. Uribe, Swisher, Cabrera for the White Sox. We'll just be happy if they don't smash a ton of home runs. On the ground, just wide of third, foul ball. And a pop-up behind the plate. Barnwell goes back, but it's off the screen. Ground ball to second. Oviedo will take care of it. That'll retire Uribe. Back to the top of the lineup for Chicago and Nick Swisher. Swing and a miss from Swisher. It's 0-2. And strike 3 to Swisher. Key racking up the strikeouts. He's already got 5. Unfortunately, we gave up that 2-run home run, or else the start would look a lot better. And off, sawed him off. Good pitch by Key to saw off Cabrera. And that'll do it for the Sox in the top of the third. Back to the top of the Pelican order. Velarde, Tankersley, Smitherman to face Vasquez. Velarde, not quite enough. I probably shouldn't have swung at that pitch. And there's one away, and here's Tankersley. Missing outside, ball 1. And a strike to Tankersley, count levels at 1. Missed inside, ball 2. Tankersley the other way. That'll be a base hit in front of Quinton. So 1 on 1 out. That'll bring up Smitherman, rounding into that odd fielder's choices first at bat. And they'll keep checking runners. Smitherman the other way. It might go. Does it? Oh, it's off the top of the wall. Tankersley rounds second. He'll head to third. Smitherman will have to hold there as Dye got it in quick. It's a base hit for Smitherman. 1 out, and that'll bring up Nolan. Boy, Smitherman just missed. 1-1 to Nolan, and he'll take high. It's 2-1. The other way, Nolan base hit through the right side. Tankersley will score. The score. We nodded at 2 on the RBI single from Nolan, and that'll bring up Siebel. Oh, wild pitch gets past Brzezinski, and both runners will move up. So a little bit of an easier time now for Siebel to try and get himself an RBI. And down the left field line, but that one will be well foul. Oh, I hit it right at the shortstop. And that'll do it that'll leave it up to Conti now. Oh, I chased one. I got impatient. He was quick pitching me, and that's just kind of what happens. But we get one back on the RBI from Nolan, and it's tied at 2. And here's Jim Thome to face Key. Way inside from Key, it's ball 1. Slider misses ball 2. Catches the corner, strike 1. On the ground to second. Oviedo will take care of Thome. There's 1 away. And that'll bring up Konerko, who singled up the middle his last time up. Oh, you cannot let me miss those pitches. And a strike to Konerko. Swing and a miss by Konerko. It's strike 2. Ground ball outside of third. He just misses down low with a fastball. Konerko into center field. He didn't get all of it. Tankersley will put it away. There's 2 out. And that'll bring up Dye, who hit the big home run his first at bat. And strike 1 from Key. Oh my goodness. I'm just not getting pitches. Swing and a miss. Boy, he was all over that. I thought it was gone. And a ground ball to short. Velarde will take care of Dye, and that'll take care of the White Sox in the 4th. Score tied at 2. Myers, Oviedo, Barnwell, the Pelican 4th. And here's Myers, singled his last at bat. And he'll single again into center field. Coming all the way over is Quinton. And Myers is on with a leadoff base hit. And I'll bring up Oviedo. Up and in, ball 1. Thought about bunting it, but that pitch went a little high. Vasquez misses upstairs, it's 2-1. Misses downstairs, it's 3-1. Oh, man. And after all that, it's a base hit to center for Oviedo. And that'll bring up Barnwell. Still thinking about bunting. Oh, the ball gets by Brzezinski again. And the runners move up. We can abandon the bunt now. We'll just look for the base hit. And there's the base hit. And that'll chase 1 run home as Barnwell comes through in the clutch. Jacksonville takes a 3-2 lead. And Velarde the other way. That'll score Oviedo. An RBI single for Velarde. as the Jacksonville offense starts to string some singles together. Tankersley will take inside ball one. Tankersley the other way. There's a base hit. 1 run will score. Velarde's headed for third. And Jacksonville takes a 5-2 lead on the RBI double from Tankersley, and that'll bring up Smitherman. Smitherman into right field, too much on that one, and Dye is able to make the catch. There's one away, and that'll bring up Nolan. And missing well, badly upstairs was Vasquez. 2-0 from Vasquez. He finally finds the plate. It's 2-1. Inside, 3-1 to Nolan. Nolan the other way. Oh, it's off Uribe's glove. 1 run will score. And Nolan's in there with a base hit and an RBI, his second RBI of the day. Still 1 out with runners on the corners. And Siebel up to the plate. Siebel up the middle. Another run will score. And the Pelicans, just like they did in the last game, just single after single after single. And the sprinkling of doubles mixed in, just plating runs just by making contact. And now they lead 7-2. And that'll bring up the switch in Conti. And the new pitcher is Boone Logan. It is 2-0 to Conti. 3-0 to Conti. Strike one, that's 3-1. Conti, ground ball to Uribe, Cabrera. It's a double play, 4-6-3 to end the inning. But the Pelicans do some damage. Getting a ton of base hits that inning and scoring 5. It's 7-2 Jacksonville as we head to the 5th. Brzezinski, Quentin Creedy. Oh my goodness, and they're just not giving Key that pitch. And up the middle, base hit for Brzezinski to lead off the Chicago 5th. And that'll bring up Carlos Quentin. Swing and a miss by Quentin. He was looking for something else. He didn't get it. Strike 3. Sit down. They finally give Key one of those on the corner pitches, and he strikes out Creedy. That'll bring up Quentin. Bounce back to the mound. Key will have to go to first, and there's 2 away. I didn't think he had enough time to get Brzezinski. We'll just take the short thing at first. And we'll deal with Juan Uribe here to see if we can get out of the inning. And a mistake pitch, but we get the benefit of it. It's 0-2. And the pitch is fouled away. Uribe up the middle. Oh, just out of the reach of the diving Oviedo. Oh, and the Sox will play it a run. Oh, man, just out of his reach. And Key's starting to tire just a bit. And a ground ball to short, Velarde, and he'll clean it up. So we get Key through 5. He gives up 3, but maybe deserves better after giving up that 2-run bomb, which, I mean, with Chicago, you just can't help it. And it's 7-3. He'll leave with a 4-run lead because he's not going to pitch any further than that. As Myers hits one on the ground to Cabrera, and there's 1 away. And I'll bring up Oviedo, who's 1 for 2. Hits it right at Uribe. And that'll bring up Barnwell, who's also 1 for 2. And the pitch from Logan hits the corner. It's strike 1. Strike 2 from Logan. That one misses just low and away. And Barnwell slashes that one into right center. It'll split the outfielders and go to the wall. Fielding it is Dye. He'll throw it back in, but Barnwell's into second base with a double. Good piece of hitting by Barnwell as he gets himself a double to right center. And there's 1 on with 2 out. We'll see if Velarde can drive him in. Oh, Velarde pops one weakly to Uribe, and that'll do it for the Pelicans. One run. We continue to lead 7-3. It'll be Cabrera, Tommy, Konerko, but they will not be facing Key as he'll come out of the game. Key through 60 pitches. 5 innings. All right, so I had Arthur to back him up, but it doesn't look like we're going to need Arthur right this moment. Hoffman's not very good, but I need someone to get to the 6th. And we'll go with Lewis and see if he can get through the 6th. So the day's over for Key, who actually didn't pitch too bad. Just gave up the 1 home run, but with this lineup that you're facing, it's going to happen. And that'll bring up Orlando Cabrera to face. Oh, and it throws a mistake pitch. Oh, just fouled by Cabrera. And we got away with one. Swing and a miss from Cabrera. And a fly ball to right. Siebel will make the catch. A little bit of an adventure trying to get there, but we got it done. And a strike. Tomey to center field. That one's gone. Another home run for Chicago. Big surprise there as Tomey smacks one over the center field fence. 6 home runs on the year for Tomey, and all of them have been against us. Man, I hate playing these guys. Here's Konerko. The party never stops. And a strike to Konerko. And that one's bounded to third. Smitherman will charge and throws out Konerko. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Jermaine Dye. And Dye slashes one into right. At least it didn't go over the fence. Siebel will field and throw it back in. But Dye will cruise into second with a double.
Number 12, A.J. Pierzynski.
And Pierzynski into left field, a base hit. That'll score a run. It's 7-5.
Number 20, Carlos Quentin.
Well, we got away with another one. And a strike 2 to Quinton. And strike 3. So Chicago gets one back. No, they got 2 back. I'm sorry, you forgot about the home run. A home run by Tomey and an RBI from Pierzynski, and it's 7-5. We're just gonna have to keep scoring runs. And a swing and a miss from Tankersley. It's strike 2. Ball misses low. It's 1-2. Tankersley up the middle, and it'll roll through. So lead off seeing eye single for Tankersley, and that'll bring up Smitherman. Smitherman just missed a home run his last at bat. One and 2 to Smitherman. And Smitherman into right field, but that one will curl right back to Dye. And there's 1 away. And that'll bring up Nolan, who's 2 for 3. And down low from Logan, ball 1. And into right field again. And Dye will track that one down 2. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Siebel. And there goes Tankersley. We'll see if we can get one. And we do. Tankersley steals the base. We continue to run wild on poor catching arms. And we'll see if Siebel can bring him around. Two and 1 to Siebel. Logan beginning to fatigue. And on the ground to third. And there's three. That'll do it. Creedy, Uribe, Swisher as we head to the 7th. Jacksonville up a very slim margin.
24, Joe Creedy.
And that'll do it for Lewis. We'll go find Eldridge and pull him out of the pen
Your attention, please.
and have him pitch the 7th.
For Jacksonville, number 53, Eldridge.
The reason I'm changing pitchers is I'm trying not to tire guys out. If I can get them out of the game before they start to get tired or before they get to a certain number of pitches, as that one's ground to short, it's like they don't fatigue. Their meters to indicate how tired they are will just stay full. So I'm kind of hoping we can just do that for the entire series. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And hit hard, but it'll be foul. On the ground to short. Velarde will take care of that one too, and there's 2 away. And back to the top of the order, Nick Swisher. Eldridge with a good curveball finds the bottom of the zone. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Eldridge misses down low. I don't know, that feels like almost like it was the right thing to do. He was following that ball around. Oh, we got Swisher out of the game as Ozuna comes in to run. And he's gonna, oh, I thought I had him cut down. That's one less power bat to have to worry about if they're going to run for Swisher. On the ground to short. Oh, just past the diving Velarde. And Myers dove too. That keeps happening. And it's a base hit for Cabrera. And now we got to deal with Tomey as we cling to a 1-run lead. And there goes the runner again. The throw from Barnwell, and we got him that time. So they tried to steal on Barnwell again. Got thrown out. Chicago puts up another run, and they close the gap to 1. It will be Conti, Myers, Oviedo to try and tack on. And Brian Anderson will come in to play center for Ozuna. And Boone Logan's starting to tire. And it's 2-2 to Conti. And Conti strikes out looking. That's not what I was looking for. And that'll bring up Myers. Down low from Logan, ball 1. Down low again, ball 2. And Logan delivers a strike, it's 2-1. Oh, and he makes a mistake pitch. And into left field as Myers, it's gone. Myers picks on a mistake pitch from Logan and gets his first home run of the year, 396 feet to left center field. And Jacksonville takes back the 2-run lead. And that's what I was sitting on. I was waiting to see if I could turn on a mistake pitch, and we certainly did. And that'll bring in Matt Thornton as Logan's day is over, and that'll bring up Oviedo to face Thornton. And we'll flash one foul from Oviedo. And swing and miss, strike 2. It's 0-2 to Oviedo. And then on the ground to first, Konerko will take it himself. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Barnwell, who's 2 for 3. And ball 1. Ball 2 from Thornton. Barnwell on the ground again to Konerko, and he'll put it away. So 1 run on the home run from Myers, and I'll bring us to the top of the 8th. Heart of the order, Chicago order, Tome Konerko die.
Number 25, Jim Thome.
And that's going to do it for Eldridge. And we're going to bring in Oropesa here to pitch the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now coming on to pitch for Jacksonville, number 54, Oropesa.
Strike 1 on the corner from Oropesa. Tomey pops it up behind second base in shallow right. Oviedo goes back, makes the catch. There's 1 away.
14,
And that'll bring up Konerko. Swing and a miss at strike 1 from Konerko. Swing and a miss at strike 2. The 0-2 to Konerko from Oropesa. Strike 3. He gets him swinging. So there's 2 away here in the Chicago 8th. And 1 more dangerous hitter to go, and Jermaine Dye. And he bounces 1 to second. Oviedo will put it away. And that'll do it for the White Sox in the 8th. Top of the Pelican order, Velarde, Tankersley, Smitherman, as we look to tack on a run or 2. And Velarde's 2 for 4, and he'll lead it off. And a strike from Thornton on the outside corner. Velarde will sky 1 foul down the right field line. It's 0-2. And Thornton misses low. It's ball 1. Oh, and a strikeout of Velarde. That one caught the corner, so I might have struck out even if I didn't swing. And here's Tankersley. We'll look at strike 1 on the inside corner as Thornton keeps clipping the corner with that slider. Ball 2 to Tankersley. Oh, come on. And Thornton misses upstairs. It's 2-2. Oh, man. Tankersley hits a weak ground ball. And there's 2 away. And here's Smitherman. And strike 1 from Thornton. Thornton misses low, ball 1. Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that pitch. What am I doing? Well, so much for that. So it's 8-6 as we go top 9. Przinski, Quentin, Creedy. And we'll head off to the bullpen again and go find Pearsall. And he closed the game out, a couple games out for us against Kansas City. Excuse me. And we'll see if he can close this one out too. And strike 1 from Pearsall to Przinski. Swing and a miss by Przinski. It's 0-2. Oh, just missing with the slider. It's 1-2. And a ground ball to short. Velarde will take care of Przinski. There's 1 away. And that'll bring up Carlos Quinton. And strike 1 from Pearsall. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Quinton. And a ground ball to short. Smitherman from deep at third. Doesn't quite have the arm strength. That's a tough throw. As that'll bring up Joe Creedy. And that's strike 1 to Creedy. Up the middle, it's base hit. Here we go. Chicago managing to hang in there. Uribe on the ground. Smitherman. Oh, I threw it to first by accident. I meant to throw it to second. And now Chicago set up second and third. All he needs is a base hit to tie the game. But they won't get it. Ground ball to Nolan, and the ball game is over. And we finally beat Chicago. 8-6. Oh my goodness gracious. I was having horrible flashbacks to those Chicago comebacks after they put those 2 runners on, but Pearsall closes the door and we finally get a win against Chicago this year, 8-6. Another gutsy performance from an undermanned Pelicans squad against another top-tier team with a high-octane offense. And there's the home run for Myers that helped seal the deal. And then the last out of the game here is we got the ground ball to Nolan. Barnwell, your player of the game. The bottom of the 4th, he knocked in the winning run. So we took that lead and never really looked back, even though it got a little precarious. And we'll take a look at the box score. So here's your box score. Pelicans take the first game of the series, 8-6 on 15 hits. Chicago pounds out 10 of their own. Home run to Myers, got his first of the year. Tommy and I, no surprise there. Those 9 combined home runs, I think, are all off of us. Excuse me. He gets the win despite the blue condition. He's 2-0 on the season. Hopefully the next time we see him, he is in a better condition and he has a outing more like his first. Vasquez takes the loss, his first loss of the year, and Pearsall gets the save, his second of the year after taking over for Melo. So that'll do it for game 1 of the series against Chicago. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, doubleheader Saturday, so keep a lookout for that. And we'll see you then with the next game. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. I always appreciate you guys watching the videos. Hit that like button, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification button, and tell a friend to go ahead and check out the channel too. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you again next time on Cheap Seats Gaming. Have a good one, guys.